So Samsung's Fold 8 marketing campaign just started. And the first thing you'll notice is exactly what Samsung wanted you to notice. But the thing they didn't show is what caught my attention. I've got 3 major updates today, and the last one completely changes how this launch feels. So let's get into it. Let's start with that campaign. Samsung wiped both of its Instagram accounts and replaced everything with 6 short teaser clips. Everyday objects, mostly food, are squished into a wider, shorter shape. One even flashes a wallpaper with the number 8. And honestly, after those Galaxy S26 ads that got roasted as AI slop, these are sharp and tasteful. But here's the catch. Look at what every single one of those teasers is showing you. It's the wide Fold 8, the more affordable mainstream model. Not a single teaser shows the Fold 8 Ultra, the actual flagship. Because Apple's foldable is coming in September and Samsung doesn't want to share the spotlight for even a second. This is the part that makes me pause. Because if you think Samsung is repeating the same mistake, I guess it's not this time. Foldables are different. Samsung has been leading this category for over 7 years. This is their main line now. So when they shift focus here, it doesn't feel random, it feels intentional. And once you notice Samsung is hiding the Ultra in the teasers, things get even stranger. Because the packaging tells a completely different story. Leaked cases showed up branding it Galaxy New Fold, dropping the Z that's been on every Samsung foldable since 2020. Now take that with heavy skepticism. They even contradict each other on which phone is which. Even the official filings confirm that the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra name is real. And that's the important part. The Ultra is the real successor to the Fold 7. The wide Fold 8 is something new, a separate line carrying the same number. And Samsung's own accessories make that split even clearer. The Aramid case has a built-in kickstand so that the widescreen becomes a little TV you can prop up for videos or calls hands-free. Now, a lot of reports are calling this a tri-fold feature coming to the Fold 8. But here's the interesting part. Samsung already had a version of this back in 2020. It disappeared for years, and now it's basically coming back. But when you get to the magnets, Samsung's old problem is still there. They're still not in the phone, and the placement still interferes with the camera bar. Google already built proper magnets into the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, Samsung still hasn't. And that brings us to the phone Samsung seems least excited to sell. Because the wide fold is getting the campaign, the Ultra is getting the flagship name, and the Flip is getting almost nothing. And it might be getting written out for good. The Galaxy Z Flip 8 could be the last flip Samsung ever makes. Now that specific claim comes from a brand new leaker with no track record, so hold it loosely. But the reason behind it is very real. Samsung is losing the flip phone it invented. Motorola jumped from 1/3 of US foldable sales to nearly half, while Samsung slid from 2/3 down to about even. And it earned it. The Razr gave people a full front screen 2 generations before Samsung did. Killing the Flip would make it the second line Samsung has buried right after the Note. Now, there's another rumor about Samsung's Z Slide. And if it happens, it could be Samsung's next direction, something very different from the Flip, which also means the Flip might not be the long-term focus anymore. As for the Flip 8 itself, it's last year's phone with a new chip and almost nothing else changed. If this really is the last one, it's going out on a whisper, and the Fold 8 Ultra ends up in a strange spot. One new feature beats the S26 Ultra display, but it still loses overall. You can watch the full breakdown right here. This is Techtics, and I'll see you there.